do we donate money to charities? Out of a sense of compassion? Out of altruism? Out of moral obligation?
All those things, yeah. But also because it feels good. Because when you donate your money to charity, you feel like you're giving back to society.
Like you're making the world a better place by choosing to help other people.
Isn't that why we do it? We help others, and in return, they help us. Society benefits as a whole.
It's a virtuous cycle. The more you give, the happier you'll be. It's not just about being generous or charitable. There's also self-fulfillment.
As the great philosopher Confucius once said, if you want happiness for a year, inherit a fortune. If you want happiness for a lifetime, go help someone else.
Author Charles Dickens seconds with, "No one is useless in this world who lightens the burdens of another."
The British bulldog, Winston Churchill, also mentioned that we make a living by what we get, but we make a life by what we give. All three recognizable historical figures all emphasize on the same matter. We, as individuals, can and should help others. Giving is the best thing anyone can do for themselves. We are a part of a nonprofit business called Hope Beans.
Hope Beans is entirely student-run.
Started in YCS Pudong by a group of Year 6 students, Mr. Marsh, our economics teacher, along with coffee teams from both campuses, helped the program to cross the river. And now, we are a part of it.
Through the form of selling coffee, we have connected the purchasing of a household staple to something of deeper meaning: charity. From supporting local businesses to helping underprivileged children gain access to education and healthcare, we've already seen the impactful change our actions can bring to others.
Last year, we were invited to set up a booth at the Lujiazui Coffee Festival in Shanghai.
Eager to share what we thought was a brilliant business structure, we promoted Hope Beans coffee products with immense pride. Unfortunately, explanation of how our coffee products benefit local charities in Yunnan was met with skeptical looks, awkward smiles, and even some chuckles. It was obvious. People were reluctant to support us.
Now, it's been pretty well established that giving and receiving in return is indeed one of life's greatest joys. In fact, it's the most common reason as to why humans give.
So, why didn't people give? Why didn't people at the festival choose to support our coffee business? It was for charity.
Was it out of laziness, selfishness, or pride?
The answer is shallow and brutally simple. People did not think their contribution mattered, as if the little bits and pieces add up to nothing. But even though every individual effort may seem insignificant on its own, when put together, it creates something much more significant, something of a greater magnitude than any single person can imagine.
Take water, for example. If you put a few drops of water in a bucket, the water level rises, but is barely noticeable. Put 1,000,000 drops of water in a bucket, then you'll be on your way to making an ocean.
Similarly, the sum of 1 billion small efforts over time will far outweigh the results of the few inconsistent bursts of assistance that people in disadvantaged positions need.
And then where between 5 to 18% of our Hope Beans product sales will be directed to a charity handpicked by us. We've partnered with Lifelight to help children with HIV secure access and to education and healthcare.
Over the past 2 years, we've managed to donate over 25,000 RMB.
Having funded for several surgeries, we've also helped more than 20 families with financial aid in the Yunnan province. The reason we've been able to come so far is that we've gathered the dollars and cents that people thought wouldn't make a difference.
Think of how much more we as a collective effort could do to transform another life. Every Hope Beans coffee bought in our school canteen results in 1 RMB being donated to our chosen charity. 1 RMB might not mean much to you, but if we look at the bigger picture, it could make or break the chances of someone else receiving a life-changing program.
This ties back to our central point.
You matter. Your voice, your actions, and your decisions all matter, more than you'll ever come to realize. So, the next time you're approached by a charity and you think your contribution won't matter, consider this. If helping to save a life constitutes to does not matter, what does? Thank you for coming to our TEDx talk.